How did you feel when you were attending your entrance ceremony at university? Excited for the new chapter of your life? Or being proud of yourself for getting into university? Well, honestly speaking, I felt miserable. The university was not my first choice. I was thinking, I should have been a student of better university. I don't want to attend this university at all. I carried this feeling for a while. But one day in my freshman year, my life started to shine. The next day from the entrance ceremony, university classes began. Classes were boring, and the majority of my peers were either chatting, napping, or looking at their phones in class. My disappointment became stronger and stronger. I thought to myself, this university sucks. I don't want to be one of them. But at that moment, I realized, wait, what if I become a top student in this university? Being a top student will save my face, and besides, I will receive scholarship every year from the university. I think it's achievable because my peers don't study hard. Sounds good. I'll go up the top in this university. However, the reality was not that simple. My biggest obstacle was my English classes with English native teachers. I did not understand anything they said. I felt embarrassed all the time in class. I said to myself, but I have to catch up with my English classes for my grades. I have to study English harder to become a top student. After the long-term struggle with English, my first exam season began. I did a lot of exam prep, and the results were announced. I got the lowest score in my English class. With this grade, I don't think I can ever be a top student. Because I felt burned out and hopeless, I stopped going to school that week. It felt like my efforts will never pay off. I was staying at home thinking about what to do after quitting university. Then I remembered one thing. Oh, right. I forgot that I borrowed a novel from my university's library. I guess I can read it before returning it. The book title was Gravity Clown, and the story was very sad and tragic. There were two brothers born to different fathers, and at the end of the story, the little brother killed his biological father as a revenge for his mother. I feel like this book is so sad that I don't want to read it anymore. I was about to stop reading the book, but the next page caught my eye. Chase your own happiness. Happiness will only come to those who chase it. That phrase helped the little brother to forgive himself and he could start to have another life. Oh, that's right. I was very passive and always waiting for happiness. I need to chase my own happiness to make my life enjoyable. The first and most challenging for me was to go back to school. I was extremely nervous, but I knew that's what I needed to do. So I took the train in the early morning and attended all of my classes. Yes, I made it to go back to school. I did it. I don't know why, but my classes seem a little bit interesting. Because of the positive change happening in my mind, slowly but gradually, things started to look interesting. Now, I want to overcome my fear of English. Oh, there are free English conversation sessions with international students. Maybe I should go to talk to them. At first, I could not speak English well in the English conversation sessions, but I continued taking part in them almost every single day. I still cannot speak English well, but it's actually really fun to exchange ideas in English. From attending the English conversation sessions, I met so many passionate students and made many international friends. This time, I felt motivated to study English. I want to master the language so that I can talk to more people. I studied harder than ever before. I went to school early to prepare for my classes because I really wanted to be a top student. I said to myself, it feels pretty tough right now, but I'll never give up chasing my own happiness. About 5 months later, I got my second term exam results. Oh my gosh, I boosted my GPA this time. My efforts finally paid off. A few weeks later, my name was listed among 15 academically excellent students out of 400, and I received scholarship in a ceremony. Yes, I made it to be here. I'm a top student. Looking back on my first semester, I was very passive to anything. I complained a lot about many things around me. But after I came across the phrase, chase your own happiness, I finally started to step forward. Chase your own happiness. The phrase drove me even after being chosen as an excellent student. I went to Canada as an exchange student for 8 months, and I graduated with the highest GPA in my department. And now I moved to Canada for my next dream, to work in Canada. In life, there can be many moments that you feel as though your efforts never pay off. If you feel that, maybe you can take one step toward what you want to do. Then you will find another way to step forward. Chase your own happiness. Thank you.